Welcome to Destroy All Humans. It's Abyss, and in this video, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to ace all the challenges. Okay, so I will be giving away a free copy of Destroy All Humans, your choice, PlayStation or Xbox. All you have to do to enter to win is subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment on this video. Alright, so let's start with Armageddon. If you notice in the very beginning, it will tell you an optional objective to drain the marked targets. I decided to do a test where I just didn't destroy any of the buildings at all, and I just focused on those marked targets, and I was able to get 3 stars. So this is a big part of your points by focusing on draining those marked target vehicles. Now this is the first map of the game, so obviously this is going to be a little bit easier, but most likely some of the other maps will require you to destroy some of the buildings, but I just wanted to give you an example of how important it is to drain the marked target vehicles in order to get 3 stars, no problem at all. So as you can see, I'm almost done here, and I've already got 3 stars by just focusing on the marked target vehicles. Okay, so there is another trick that I like to use for Armageddon. What you're going to do is you're going to go around the map during the challenge, and you're going to spam all of your ammo, switch back and forth until the map is littered with a bunch of ammo on it. Then you're going to restart your checkpoint and rinse and repeat and do this again. What I like to do is I like to cover certain areas of the map with all the ammo that I feel like I'm going to want to use, and then rinse and repeat and start all over again. So now when you're ready to do the challenge, you're going to focus on those marked target vehicles, and then you're going to have enough ammo on the map so that you can spam it whenever you need to on your way to the next marked target vehicle. So if you switch back and forth from marked target vehicles to spamming your ammo, you should be able to get 3 stars, no problem at all. Also look for some military assets because they are going to give you a ton of points very quickly. So with Armageddon, you just want to go around the map, use up all your ammo so that there's a ton of ammo available on the map, and then when you're ready to do your 3-star run, focus on those marked target vehicles, spam your ammo along the way, look for those military assets to destroy, and you should have no problem at all getting 3 stars. Alright, so let's move on to Abduction. If you look again at the optional objective, for the first one it is to keep cows alive for more. I'm going to show you a couple of examples of what happens when you do. This is going to double your points and make the challenge a lot easier. So here's a couple of them. I'm going to pause real quick so you can see the double points. As you can see, by keeping the cows alive, it's giving you double points. This is going to make getting 3 stars a lot easier. So here's another one over in the Union Town where you need to keep the workers alive. So I'm going to slow it down so you can see because there is a lot of them in the very beginning. And by completing the optional objective, I'm getting almost 3 times the points because it's giving an extra 2 points by keeping them alive. This is going to make getting 3 stars in Abduction a lot easier when you complete the optional objective. So just pay close attention in the beginning to what it wants you to do throughout the challenge, and you should have no problem at all getting 3 stars. Moving on to Rampage, and you want to follow the same strategy where you want to look at the optional objective in the beginning so that you can gain more points. But the biggest difference here is having your weapons fully upgraded is definitely going to help you out. Having that extra ammo, more powerful weapons, this is going to help you out with the optional objectives because sometimes they will require you to use different weapons. But I'm going to show you an example with this one right here where explosives are going to double your points. Alright, so I'm going to pause it in just a second so you can see how many points I get from the explosive. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's double points right there. Now there are going to be other challenges like this one wants you to use the anal probe gun. Having this weapon fully upgraded is going to make using the weapon easier and give me a double charge. So this is going to make this challenge a lot easier by getting that double points. Now there are going to be some challenges where you're going to get overrun. Drop a bomb, clear out all the enemies, and then focus on the optional objectives so you can gain the most points. Rampage is not so bad as long as you focus on the optional objectives, but there are going to be some times where it feels like the spawns are not going in as fast, or you're just getting overrun. If you get overrun, throw down a bomb, clear it out, and then focus on that optional objective, and you shouldn't have no problem at all getting 3 stars. Alright, so moving on to the last one is the race, and this one right here, you have to have your dash fully upgraded or it's going to be almost impossible to get 3 stars. This requires you to be fast and to barely miss any of the data, especially for like Capital City. So the way I like to hold my controller is going to be a little weird. I like to dedicate a finger to the dash button. So I'll take my right index finger and it'll be holding down the dash button the whole time. That's circle for PlayStation, B for Xbox. This will free up my thumb so I can press the jump button or to adjust the camera with the right stick. The races require you to be fast and to barely miss any of the data, so having a dedicated finger to that dash button is going to help you with completing the challenge fast, which is one part, and then your thumb will be free up to make any of the jumps or adjust your camera with the right stick. Now, I don't hold down the jump button unless it requires me to climb. I like to press it and just use a short boost with the jump button. So try it out. It might be a little bit weird at first, but having a dedicated finger to that dash button will help you out in the long run. It still will take a couple attempts to get used to the path, but once you do, you should be able to ace it with no problem at all. Alright, there you have it. Those are the tips and tricks I have for acing all the challenges. If you have any other tips and tricks you would like to add, then please leave them in the comments down below. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel, and I will see you next time.